Guys, so I wanted to talk about a couple things here. First thing I wanted to talk about was how I beat Kingwawas Revenge. The three most important things to have here is this Uber, and this Uber. This stage is going to be, I don't even know if it would be possible to beat it without Ubers and Legend Rares. For a simple reason that we'll cover in a second. Yukimura you're not going to need too much of. BCS Tiger Claws just for taking care of that zombie kangaroo. He will get juggled by Kingwawa, so I don't recommend you try to use him for Kingwawa. But the reason you want this guy, especially you want him, if you watched my other short that I posted earlier today, the reason you want him is because he's a rusher and he has explosions. Meaning, even if he hits like a peon, he's still going to kill it very quickly, and if his explosions happen, he's still chipping off Kingwawa. And same thing with her, she has explosions, which allows her to, manage to hit him even if she hits just a peon. And her HP is surprisingly high. It takes Kingwawa like 4, maybe 5 hits to even knock her back once. And she has like 5 knockbacks. So it's like 20 to 25 Kingwawa hits. This you're going to want because it has massive damage to traitless, and it's very cheap, and it actually rushes in there too. So it can get a couple good hits on it. You could always use this form, but I didn't. These two are gonna have to be your meat shields because the restrictions on this stage are normal, Uber, and Legend Rare. Which means it might not even be possible with just normal cats, unless you have true super feline and all maxed out normal cats. But, that's basically it. This can just get in there and also chip down, Casadirizo can get in there and also chip down Kingwawa. Not too bad, I'm not gonna lie. Now, let's talk about River Styx. This was an interesting one of how I beat this. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'll copy this, and I'll replace it, okay? And I'll show you what I did. So as you can see, up here I used some combos. Those combos being Moby Dick, which has Crazed Whale, Whale Cat, and Dr. Cat's second form, and then also this. And the main reason I used those was to make sure my Apricat had enough defense to actually get in there and freeze Hanya. And that works, but that only works after you take out the boar and right before that Aros comes out. So it's like, okay, it gives you a few extra chips in with his that freeze. And it also kind of works for Courier. But I accidentally bring 3 combos, not 2. Because if I go into the cat combo list and I search for it, it's right here anyways. Dr. Cat's second form and Whale Cat give you a what's it called? A cat combo already. Which means just by putting in this 3 combo, this one, Manic Island, and Dr. Cat, you get 2 combos, and that's like really good. And then you have these 2, and Paris is already a good cat for this stage because it can deal with the board and the Arost. So it's like, okay, that's awesome. Not only that, Manic Island, or if you just want to use Crazed Whale Cat, also can tank the boar. So that's also pretty nice. The only meat shield that I actually used here was Manic Erased Her. Now, funny enough, Awakened Muhammad Cat, I only used him to take out the Aros, which made it super easy because I could also then pierce, like if I pushed back the boar or the Aros enough to where Hanya is, Courier Cat could get in there, do damage to both the Aros or boar, and also hit Hanya. And I made sure that happened with the Breaker Blast. So you're going to need that. I did put a Rich Cat on because I was just like, you know what? Screw it. Put a Rich Cat on. But that's how I did that. And then Colonial Ascent, I just brute force that stage. I'm going to be so for real. Since it's a long-ranged enemy, you can just get up in there and brute force it. Now, I am going to talk about... Oh, it's not on yet. It's, the one Queen Bee stage. I was really surprised about that one. I didn't actually expect it to be as easy as it was. I mean, don't get me wrong. It wasn't easy. But it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. So, I'm going to do a couple stages real quick, and you guys have my opinion now about all this stuff. Oh, I still have this combo on. But as you can see, it's unit defense up small, unit defense up small. And there was also unit defense up small. Look at that. Manic Island just takes care of the whole thing. That's actually crazy. But let's go ahead and use this. Hopefully we get Red Scarf Cat because he is my anti-Aku loadout. Because he's a semi-good early game anti-Aku. Nope, that's fine though. Just gonna use that to get stuff later. But I really am happy that I did a River Styx. Because I don't know why, but I really like Express Cat. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Bye guys. I hope you're enjoying this content. Leave a like and a comment. Bye.